Welcome to One Crack News. It's your boy Sino here. Morning. We get it early, not late. Oh, rocking that cash flow. Floyd Cash Flow Diaz. Y'all remember Cash Flow? Remember Floyd had him on the 24/7. He was the little kid. Nah, he professional undefeated fighter. Oh, don't do it to him, Cash Flow. Oh, gotta dip that knee. Oh, turn up. Still got a little something in the tank. Bet. Nah, I ain't finna put nothing on Gil. Rocking that cash flow. Shouts out to X-Man for making sure I had a Floyd Cash Flow shirt. Yeah. Cash Flow did. Now, let's get to why we're here. Because it must be said. Yes, on the Screen Fiend channel. We are going to do that. That's right, Bear. That's the smart bet. Now, here's the situation. Gil's from Gil's Arena, right? I sent y'all the video before showing you him getting pressed. Remember? And I said, hey, this dude got pressed at the Big 3 game. And they was, no, he didn't. And I'm like, yeah, he did. And nobody believed me. They thought it was a joke and everything. I said, dog, it's real easy to see. It's not a joke. Dude was getting pressed. He was getting steamed and pressed like the cleaners. Oh, you know it, man. It's me and Zeke. It's Pistons all day, baby. It's bad boys. It's bad boys all day. That's what we do here. Picture me and Zeke in the middle. The myth, the legend. See, Gil, I don't just talk it. I live it. I don't know what you thought. You was going to disrespect Isaiah Lord Thomas III and thought you were not directly talking to me? No, we don't allow that on no levels. No disrespect of Isaiah Lord Thomas III will ever be tolerated. Sorry, that's not right. You better try again. Now, let's talk about this fool. Now, I try not to even talk about the guy. That's why I do it on One Crack News. Because I really don't like bringing up the individual. But when he does stuff, all right, cuz got to get put in his place. He's like fifth cousin. Now, when he got pressed, nobody believed me. Now, remember I showed y'all this when he was getting pressed by Captain Jack. Look how he was looking at Captain Jack. Jack then walk up to him with no, man, we finna talk about TV shows. He gonna see the thing about Gil is he's so weak. He's scared to talk to me now. So because I took his woman. So that really hurt his heart. So have you noticed he ain't even talked to y'all about that? He won't even speak to y'all about that. Everybody been like, dog, Cino took your girl. Cino took your girl. He won't say a word because he knows it's true. Now, since that's happened, since that has happened, all of a sudden, now this situation happened with Captain Jack. And I told y'all why this happened, why Jack was in his feelings and was very adamant towards him. This is the first time they've seen each other since Gil was talking that King stuff. Does this look like Jack talking to him about some, we gonna work together on the show? He gonna tell Kwame, no, man, Cino, stop listening to Cino, man. Cino be capping, man. Me and Jack, we were just talking about TV shows and working together and stuff. And I'm trying to get my show over on Showtime. Man, how does Underdog Fantasy feel that you trying to get your show put on Showtime? They for it? Are they still a part of it? You want them to be in rotation? Oh, we finna get to all of it right now. Because I didn't say anything when they did that. I told him that was a good look. Y'all got Zion Williamson, right, on their show. They were the first ones to grab Zion and talk to Zion, let him say what he had to say. I said, that's good, But y'all got to fix y'all microphones. The microphones are terrible. Absolutely terrible. Now, this could be looked at as hate, but we'll arrive to that point. We're getting a little too ahead of ourselves. We'll put a pin into that. We'll come back to that. Now, he's crying to Kwame Brown about me, but won't DM me when he used to DM me all the time. But he's in his feelings over a female. So, a female that he claims, I ain't with her. She ain't my girl. Now, she ain't his girl. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? He mad at me over a girl that he claim ain't his. How many times y'all done seen that from a guy? How many times y'all heard that from a dude? Yeah, the dude in there is his team. That's his coach. Gil is that guy's coach. So what's happening here is he's making sure Jack don't take off on Gil. He there to try. He's like, man, I gotta have your back because dude might fire off on you. This don't look like we discussing television shows and appearances at no time. Jack, oh snap. My bad. I knocked that over. That's what happened when you're early in the morning. Now, here's the thing. Jack know better. That's what I said. I was like, you could get the girl back, Gil. I got what I wanted. You can have her back. It's up to her if she wants you back. But what really hurt his heart is when she told me to text him. She's like, can you text him and tell him to stop stressing me out? And when I sent him that, I said, hey, look, man, She wants you to stop stressing her right now. That really messed him up. That messed him up completely. His heart is broken. His heart is broke into pieces, especially when that happened. It's like she's not feeling well. You're stressing her, you know? Just let it go. Oh man, that really hurt his heart. That really hurt his heart. Yeah, he hurt. That dude is hurt. But why he crying around the globe to everybody else about me? It's like, dude, that's so third grade. If you too scared to speak to me, then just say you scared to speak to me, dog. You used to speak all the time when you thought you was winning. He thought he was winning. I'm like, this fool has no idea that it was already over and he didn't even know it. Then he was afraid I was gonna put her up here on the show to talk about him. So man, he was petrified. He was stressed. Stressed. He thought she was coming up here to talk about him. And oh man, that boy was stressing. I wasn't gonna do that to her. And I wasn't gonna do that. We were just only gonna talk business. That's it. Plus, I know everything. So it don't even matter. I know it all, Gil. I know it all. Your pillow talking is epic. I know it all, bruh. Yeah. So anyway, what started this confrontation? Remember, this dude was talking king in my comment section about Jack, right? Now, this is why he was getting pressed. He came on my live stream here on One Crack News, super chatted to us. Look, he's super chatting. He says, how come I never had Jack on my show? Matt twice, because I know Matt. Matt wanted me, shaking my damn head, just lying for no reason. But I'm going to go live and show all your caps. When Jack came out and said these words about you, saying how you was phony, when that whole Kwame Brown interview went down, you ain't show no love to the show. So I called him out on it, and he knew right away.
Here's $100,000. Wait, I can give you this 100 grand, or I can teach you how to make this.
Yeah, well, whatever, dude. Thanks for. Okay, what he says? What he says? I don't know Jack. I played with Kwame. No loyalty to Jack. That's Gil. Y'all can see that right there, clear as day. That's no made up profile. That's no fake page. That's Gil. Right? That's Gil. This is why he got pressed. He did all this king talking on to the net. Then he says, how come I didn't have him on the show, remember? Matt twice, because I know Matt. Matt wanted me. That's what he said. Matt wanted me. So he letting you know already he jealous of Jack's position. See, y'all don't know. We've already talked, me and Gil. Gil's the type that when he talks, he gives up too much because he loves to run his mouth. And he gives up a lot of information. He's been dumping on Jack for a long time behind the scenes. He's been dumping on all those dudes. I know it because he didn't say it to me. So I already know. He knows I know that. But this is why, for the first time, y'all are really seeing all of his jealousy come out over Matt being with Steven Jackson and not him. And they having success on all the smoke. He wanted to be at. He wanted to be in that seat. Now that he see where it's a success, he wanted to be there. Never liked Jack like that. Fronter. So he letting y'all know right now who he is. Now what he says, look at he says, I don't care who he's talking about. I'm loyal to my teammates. So if Kwame was mad, I wasn't supposed to support the coach show's content. Now all of a sudden he acting like he's fighting for his teammate Kwame Brown. Now he loves Kwame. His disdain and jealousy of Jack so much, he's pretending like he's doing something for Kwame. Now we all know that ain't true. You see how the people get caught in their lies? And y'all be talking about I'm capping when it's all right here in black and white. He's super chatting me this. He's not just saying it, he's super chatting it. So he wants it to be seen. He wants y'all to see this. Right? Oh, here come another ad. Man, I'm getting paid, bro. All right. Then he wasn't done. He came back with the whole thing about Matt again. Right? I had on the too cool for school shades. The whole nine. So that's how we got to him getting pressed. He came to Chicago. He snuck in the city because he thought I was going to, have something to do with him. But that didn't happen. I had people that was going to the game because they liked the big three. So they didn't even see Gil. They didn't even know that was Gil with the hat on and stayed low. They was like, that was Gil with the rings? I didn't think he was there. I'm like, y'all ain't see him? He's like, nah, we ain't see him. So they claim they didn't see him. So I ain't even think he showed up. He didn't hang out like with the players and all that after the fact. He was gone. He came in and he dipped out. Now, Jack comes beelines it right over there before they played their game. Now, how did Jack know this information? Somebody might have, let Jack know that Gil, felt this way. It wasn't like it was private, so it ain't snitching. He put that on public. That's on YouTube right now. But I don't think Jack was aware of it. So I said, well, let me let Jack know what's going on over here. See if we can get Jack's response to all this. And Jack looked at him like he was a phony. So he wanted to check him when he saw him in person. So he walked up to him and started checking him. So right there, he Jack. It wasn't like that, Jack. Oh, so you Matt friend, right? You don't know Jack. Oh, no, Jack. I want you on my show, Jack. I want you on my show. Now remember, I just showed this 3 days ago, right? 3 days ago, this happened. And what do they do now? The very next day, the show comes back and they got Vegas nights, Kills Arena, Vegas nights. And everybody's like, man, we like the new look. I'm like, man, the new look looks great. And who's their special guest? Steven Jackson. Right after getting pressed, he gets Steven Jackson on the show. Whatever happened to why you don't see Jack on my show? I don't know Jack. What happened to that? What happened? I don't know Jack. All of a sudden, you get pressed, Jack on your show. So y'all tell me who capping. Y'all tell me who capping now. Y'all seeing this in real time play out. Y'all tell me who capping now. Y'all tell me who capping now. Huh? He gets pressed after his comments. He gets pressed, and we back here. Right? Ain't that what happened? He went from, I don't know Jack, I played with Kwame, no loyalty to Jack, right? He went from that, I don't know Jack, I played with Kwame, no loyal to Jack. That's what he said. How come I never had Jack on my show? Matt twice, because I know Matt. Matt wanted me. Shaking my damn head, just lying for no reason. But I'm gonna go live and show all your caps. Please show all y'all caps. We're still waiting on that live. We never got it. Do you know why you never got it? Because he can't. Then we went from that, right, to him getting pressed at the Big Three by Jack for all that capping he was doing. And he not cash app, super chatted those, which y'all could do right now. Super chat. Super chat work. Get those likes up in super chats this morning. What's up, Chan? Mm-hmm. Oh, you see it. You see it in real time. Yes, sir. Super chat work. The Cash App is his Carcino. It says it down there. Now, Y'all see where we went, right? It went from that, they bounced all the way around to now Jack is on the show. They got Jack on the show. Ran down on Gil. Right, exactly. And the man sitting there lying. He's lying to y'all. Like he didn't get ran down for your own. You ain't had none of that energy for Jack. We see it in real time. Stop capping. You the one capping, buddy. You the one capping. You got caught. You got caught out there. You got caught with your pants down. You got caught. You got caught slipping. Come on, Jack, man. You know I was only playing. Yeah, Cap Jack pulled up on you. Why you ain't check in, dog? You ain't check in, Gil. Why you ain't check in with Jack? Gotta check in, man. Jack said you gotta check in. You gotta check in. Well, see, it all started because Gilbert was on the episode where this was going down. This was the second episode. And because it happened twice when Jenny Buss was on there, and then when Gil was on there, right? So the disrespect happened twice on their show, Matt and Jack, and this is how it all really catapulted. And instead of apologizing and doing it the right way, they decided to do it another way that was counterproductive. They wanted to try to think they were bigger than him and try to big boy him, and try to say they right because they got so much pull and power and try to blackball people. And and that's the same type of attitude that other people been using. That don't make you correct. It don't make it right. Trying to do that don't prove your point. You were wrong. You should have just said, my bad, I apologize, and moved on. But they got too much ego. And when you got too much ego, you get spanked. And Gil back then had sense. Gil was like, I'm out of this. So Gil didn't retweet the show. And Jack went on another show and aired them out. He aired out Gil without saying Gil's name. Jack says, don't ask me for help on your podcast. You can't come back to me and start asking me help for your podcast. Don't ask me for no help for your podcast. Don't do nothing. You wouldn't even want to retweet the show. He didn't even retweet the episode that they did. None of that. He just left him in the lurch. Like, I ain't even going to retweet that. Kwame, my teammate, I'm going to support him. That's what he was saying, right? Kwame, my teammate. I ain't never played with Jackson. I ain't finna do that. And they brought you on all the smoke. And then you going to do him like that? All right. So, now, yeah, he scared him. Captain Jack. He made them call him captain on the show. He made them call him captain on the show. Steven Jackson's out here, boy. Captain Jack. He made them call him Captain Jack on the show. That's how real it got. Now, I like this setup and everything, right? But this is actually, let me tell you what's actually really going on here. Everybody's out there for Summer League. They're renting the studio to do these episodes. So this is not their setup. This is not their stage, nothing. All they're doing is changing the backdrop at the studio to do the podcast show. So they rent it for a couple of days and they run their episodes, right? They're not officially back yet. Let me tell you how unset up this is with Gil's Arena. They're not even set up yet. This is not even it. They don't even know how to work the microphones. The microphones are terrible. The sound quality is horrible on their setup. It's terrible. It is next to terrible. You can't really hear anybody on a podcast show. And then Steven Jackson makes them call him captain. I kid you not.
You know, there's only a few teams in history that was designed defensively.
That's not me. That's them.
Defensively, right?
That's their audio.
They didn't have really dominant scores all across the board, but for the most part, there's always mostly been a dominant score on championship teams. So, you know, I'm an offensive.
The sound quality is terrible.
Whoever puts most points on the basket.
Kid you not.
I've never seen a basketball game.
Yeah, let's look at this.
Victor Wembanyama thinks the NBA is less. A lot of guys aren't playing anymore, but it gives another. A user tweeted the following. They said, "There's a saying in team sports to winning championships."
I mean, you still got truly just defense.
Play the defensive aspect of it because it is important. A lot of the teams that do play defense, you know, play it in a strategic way where we take away your most important elements. We got a better chance to win.
Like Detroit Pistons, bad boys.
Absolutely. Or the Ravens, you know, in football, the Ravens.
The Detroit Pistons, bad boys.
Stack, what you think?
Kind of both ways. I mean, yeah, you got to score points, but like
that's their audio.
Offensive guy, so I always believe in whoever puts most points on the basket.
For a user tweeted the following. They said, "There's a saying in team, then see if you can win some bread off Underdog, our lovely sponsor." Mm-hmm. Also, we got Gil's Arena on Spotify, so if you can't watch the show on YouTube Live and miss things like Steven Jackson pulling up or Zion pulling up, or whoever go past his window, who we gonna try to grab and get on the show. Mm-hmm.
See, whoever passes the window, and we could grab to be on the show. So this is how they're getting people on the show, because they're in Las Vegas. And people are walking by and they're just grabbing them like, "Hey, man, can y'all jump on the show?" This is how like a grab bag the show is. That's how they got Zion. Zion was in there gambling and eating. And he was like, "Dude, just come talk to us for a minute." He walked in there like he was half drunk. He was all in the background when Zion walked in. "Hey, where I'm sitting at?" He thought he was sitting up there. They was all, "You got to sit up there." He didn't know what was going on. So Gil's trying to front like this is the new set. Like, this is the new thing. This is my new thing. I said, "Oh, okay. Well, congratulations. This is your new thing, right?"
So we know the importance of defense and winning chips, but it seems like the game currently, a lot of guys aren't playing anymore, but it gives other guys the opportunity to step up, try and get some buckets. So make sure you get them pick'ems in. Show, podcast, whatever you want to call it. Steven Jackson's in the building. What's up, Stack?
What up,
Captain
Jack.
Stack Jack.
Gil, you got a beverage in front of you, Gil?
Look, he told him.
Show, podcast, whatever you want to call it.
He called him Steven Jackson.
Jackson's in the building.
What's
Hey,
up,
hey,
Stack?
what up,
Ah,
what up, fam?
Cap. I'm Cap.
Captain Jack.
Now, Captain Jack was only on the show because he just did all the smoke. And guess where he did all the smoke? Right where they're sitting.
Stack Jack.
Gil, you got a beverage in front of you, Gil?
Yeah, I'm trying. Man, I'm already sweating in the hat and everything.
Now, we know you did a bunch of all the smokes today, so we appreciate you pulling up with us.
All love, y'all family.
You know, we're going to let you get into your evening very shortly.
Now, he made them call him Captain Jack. Captain Jack. Now, the audio quality on this show is terrible. Now, they try to tell you, right? Because he just got pulled up on, right? Just a couple days ago, I told y'all he got pulled up on. Nobody did a video on it but me. Notice that. Nobody really caught it but me because they don't know the backstory. I do. So he got pulled up on by Jack. Now Jack on the show, right? Because Gil was kissing his butt when he saw Jack live. And they wanted to front like this new backdrop, that new state, that platform. Like, I'm like, that look amazing. That's the way it's supposed to look. Now, I said, man, Jack, that's how it's supposed to look. When everybody got a microphone from that big, long layout there, you got the big background, says Gil's Arena. That's the way it's supposed to look. That's how it's supposed to go down. That's how it should look. But he's trying to pretend like this is how the new show is. This is the new backdrop. This is the new thing. This is where we at. This isn't true, ladies and gentlemen. This is another Gilbert Arenas cap. Okay? Now, let me show you what's really going on. Now, remember I told you, and I just showed you how poor the audio quality is on their show. Right? I just done that. So, if you look at the whole picture or the entire way it's laid out, right? They have other shows that appear. In that same seat. Even as we speak. Bam. Now you seen Gil's thing, right? Let's take a look at this. Rachel Nichols, Paul Pierce, T-Mac. They in the same seats. Everybody is doing their shows in this studio. But let's listen to their sound quality.
Do today, you know what I'm saying?
He's like, I can't be listening to this nonsense.
A horrible start this morning.
I mean, it's a good
Man.
start. It's just, wake you up.
Man.
The Knicks.
Oh, shit.
I'm just
Yeah, that's it.
Good to see you.
That's it.
I appreciate
All right,
y'all.
let everybody check out the OBL documentary on
Yes,
Showtime
please.
later this month.
Oh,
We're
my
airing
God.
July
This is
28th.
the family,
10
man,
p.m. Paul,
Nowhere else I want to be.
appreciate
All
you.
them teams I said gonna be in the playoffs. So
This is. I'm sorry. If Dame Lillard goes,
See, you see what they do? They change the backdrop and advertise. So Showtime Basketball is paying, and Showtime is paying for all of this. So they rent out the studio. It's the same place they're recording and doing Gil's Arena. Except for these people know how to do sound. They know what they're doing in the studio. These are professionals. So they know how to do the sound, how to do the layout, everything.
is to see and be seen. You don't need that. You're good.
So when they lean and talk to somebody 4 rows down,
You're good. You can hear me. You're all
you
good.
see, everybody here is mic'd up and they know what to do. And they all sitting at the same table Gil was sitting at. So Gil don't own this. Gil is renting this place. And like the Underdog Fantasy, they're renting it out at the Wynn Hotel. It's called the Blue Something Theater. But yeah, they rent it out for their podcast shows for this week. And they just grab people and throw them on the show. Right. It's a studio in Vegas. They rented it out and they just grabbing people and they got their crew there. They don't even have the audio set up well. So that's how on the fly they trying to do it. But Gil's trying to make it look like this is the new setup. While he's trying to lobby for Underdog Fantasy to spend money to put more into the production into their old location and have it fixed up some more. He's like, we got to make it different for next season. We got to make it look better. Instead of worrying about the content, they're worrying about the look. Like I said, you could dress up a turd. You could put a leotard on it. You could put a little feather on it. It's still a turd. So, and the problem is the turd. You got to fix that. You are absolutely right. I jumped right out of bed and said, oh man, where's my PC? I gotta go live and talk about what Gil did. Him having Captain Jack on there last night. First thing I did. My audio is trash too. You know why? Because I want it to be. It's supposed to be. It's not a podcast. This is me recording on a PC mic. I could hook up my real mic and make the audio sound impeccable. But I just hit record and start recording. But this isn't a big production studio. If I'm in a big production studio, you best believe my audio is going to be pristine. You understand? I'm not going to be on that stage, on that big platform, and I'm going to have my audio messed up. Here's why I'm saying this to y'all, because y'all don't know. I told Gilbert Arenas, I said, Gil, y'all did a good show against Zion, having Zion on the show, but y'all audio, all y'all got to do is fix the microphones and you'll be okay. I told this to him already. And they went and had the same problem the second show in a row. And I said, now I got to put you on blast. Now I got to put you on blast. You see, I didn't do it when they had Zion. So for the person that says I'm hating on him, I didn't do it when they did the Zion show. I could have went on record and start blasting his whole show. because the audio quality was terrible. And I said, I could have did it then, but I didn't. They did it a second time. Now you got to get it because you know better. I've told you. And you still didn't fix it. And this show shows you that it do work. Obviously, my opinion don't matter. It seemed to be mattering because they scrambling. They wouldn't have been offline so much. So now they running around here kissing butt and begging people. The same people he was talking trash to. Right? He kissing ass then. He was jumping bad now. He checked your ass then. He on your show now. We get the last laugh now, sucking. What's up? What's that? Look at it. How come I never had Jack on my show? Matt twice, because I know Matt. Matt wanted me. He ain't want Jack. He wanted me. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? How do you like them apples? Look at that. People need to see that. Can you believe that man said that? Run that back. Boom. What'd he say? I don't know Mac. I'm only loyal to Jack. Let's listen to what Captain Jack said on the show. Play it up, Cino. Let you know right here. I'll play it up. Y'all ain't gotta listen. I'm gonna break the fourth wall.
Showed a lot of the people that I ride for, that I speak up for, you follow me. I give a lot of people love and props. They wasn't nowhere around when I was going through all this, but it was noted.
They could probably feel like you weren't going through shit, though. That's y'all business.
Not even that. But like, I jump in a lot of people. The old
but that's the type of friend you is.
Yeah, I'm riding.
You running the stand.
I'm riding.
You going in the stand like your
I expect the same for my niggas though.
Some niggas ain't like that. Some niggas don't do that.
I know that
shit.
now.
Most niggas ain't like that.
Shit,
I know it, but I know it for real now. I know it for real now.
But you can't take that personal.
Damn. He know it for real now. He know it for real. He knew you wasn't his boy, Jack. He knew you wasn't his boy. He knew you wasn't his boy. Mm-hmm. He know it for real now. I know it for real that you ain't his boy. He knew it for real. You ain't have his back. And Gil is watching and listening to this right now. See, me and Gil talked after this. Y'all don't know. Me and Gil spoke right after this. Gil was saying, thanks for playing that audio, because I never knew Jack said that about me. You see that? I didn't even know he was talking like that about me. So he was in his feelings. He was in his moment. Yes, sir. That's how he felt. And Gil was in the comment section just cracking up. So once he saw that, he's like, huh? He saw that and just went off. Then he saw what Jack said. What he said, I don't know Jack. I played with Kwame. No loyal to Jack. Right? And to make sure his comments was heard and put in the boldest statement. Look, I made sure people could see it. I don't know Jack. I played with Kwame. No loyal to Jack. Then he doubled down. How come I've never had Jack on my show? Matt twice. Because I know Matt. Matt wanted me. Just lying for no reason. But I'm going to go live and show all your caps. Did we ever get that live? Right? Did we ever get that live? Did we ever get that live? I don't think we got that live. So here he is. I don't care who he's talking about. I was loyal to my teammate. So if Kwame was mad, I wouldn't support the show. Now he loves Kwame Brown. We all know this is a cap from Gil. Gil is the cap master. Right? That man loves the cap. Oh, he wasn't done.
A lot of people don't know this, but the best way to
What he says. I don't care who he talking about. He's super chatting this. So we showed it again. And let's listen again. You hear it straight from Jack's mouth.
That's what he's trying to do.
So you feel like did that situation make you be like, I'm gonna stop playing with these niggas?
Nah, it ain't that. I'm gonna always be me, and I'm gonna always speak my mind. That ain't gonna never change. But at the same time, this situation showed a lot. A lot of the people that I ride for, that I speak up for, you follow me. I give a lot of people love and props. They wasn't nowhere around when I was going through all this, but it was noted.
They could probably feel like you wasn't going through shit though. That's y'all business.
Not even that. But like, I jump in a lot of people. The old
but that's the type of friend you is.
Yeah, I'm riding.
You running in stand.
I'm riding.
You going in the stand.
I expect the same for my niggas though.
Some niggas ain't like that. Some niggas don't do that.
I know that now.
Most niggas ain't like that.
Shit,
I know it, but I know it for real now. I know it for real now.
But you can't take that personal.
I don't take it personal. I just know why I'm met with you.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at you. I just know why I'm met with you.
Woo! You know where he at with you. He know where he was at with you, Gil. And when he saw you last, what did he do? He pulled right up. He saw you. He pulled straight up to you, walked right over to you. What's up with that? He wanted that same energy, that same smoke. And you went. Gil ain't got that tough guy energy no more. Look at it. The whole body language tell it all. Look at it. You see his teammate concerned? His teammate, Gil, the coach. That's his team. What are his players? He like, man, this ain't looking good. Coach might need my assistance. Coach in distress, man down. Coach in distress. We got a 4-3-2. We got a 4-3-2. Gil in distress. We got a 4-3-7. Man, that boy, he got caught. He got caught in the cabin situation. Jack pull up on me, he gonna get the same energy as anybody else would get, because I got a lot to say to him. Mm-hmm. But see, that's that. Now I'm on Jack's side. Yeah, I'm on Jack's side when he pulling up on Gil. Did you just see what Gil said about him? Did you just see him say, I don't know him. I know Matt. Matt, my boy. Matt wanted me. He didn't want Jack. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gil was just trying to eat right now when Jack ran up on him. I'm just trying to coach. You sure you just want to coach, right? Yeah, I just want to coach. Matter of fact, I want you on my show. Can you get on my show? Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm your biggest fan. He made them call him Captain. We got Steven Jackson, Captain Jack. Yeah, Captain Jack. What are you talking about? I'm helping this show right now. This is actually helping his show. Mm-mm.
with us as well. From the legendary All the Smoke show, podcast, whatever you want to call it. Steven Jackson's in the building.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, Stack?
What up,
What up,
fam?
Captain.
Captain Jack.
Huh.
What happened to that? Jack won't get on my show. Now he want to interview him right after getting pressed a couple of days ago. Now he got him on the show. Where that energy at, dog? Where's that energy? Where was that energy at, man? Where was the tough guy who's like, I don't know Jack? Where was that guy at? Where was that guy? Where was this guy that's saying, I don't care who he talking about. I'm loyal to my teammates. So if Kwame was mad, I wouldn't support the show content. Where was that guy at? Where'd he go? Where did this guy go? Look, I don't care who he talking about. Where'd that guy go? How he tough one minute and soft the next minute? He was tough then. He kissed now. He checked, yeah, then. He shut the thing down. He shut the thing down. Made y'all call him captain on the show. You call me captain, goddamn.
The legendary All the Smoke show, podcast, whatever you want to call it. Steven Jackson's in the building.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, Stack?
What up, fam?
Captain.
Captain Jack.
Huh.
Look at the smile on Gil's face. Hey, hi, y'all can say it's a reach all you want. Y'all can say it's a reach. Y'all see it firsthand. Woo-hoo-hoo. Y'all see it in real time. Y'all see this man in real time change his temperature. Tell him to talk about that on the next one. On the next one, chill, Gil, whatever they do, you tell him to talk about that. Tell him about how he changed his temperature. Got the Floyd Cash Flow Diaz shirt. Shouts out X. Yeah, that was crazy. Mom must still be asleep. Well, she might have been up. Because the light off. Normally, I keep my light on. Yeah, mom's in town. She's visiting. It's mom's birthday week. Yeah, you know when moms come over, she take over the house. Thank you, Mom. Appreciate it. Right, I'm blessed to still have my mom. Absolutely. Good old chocolate milk. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Yes, teeth is white. No whitening strips from Crest. It's called brushing them teeth. Thanks, sassy one. Uprise. That's cool. That's a cool nickname though. Mamo. What's up, Mamo? I'm gonna use that. Yeah, this is the first time in history of life. Mom's still asleep. This is the first time in history, in life, in all of my mother's years and my years of being born, that I have went to sleep before my mom and got up before my mom. Normally the roles are reversed. My mom go to bed early. I've been going to bed early and getting up early. She been going to bed later than me. This is the nuttiest thing ever. But it's her birthday week. So she been kicking it all week. My mom got like 3 million real friends. So she's out here. Yeah, she's got class reunions, business friends, everywhere come out for her. Yeah, she communicate with like every single one of them. Her phone bill got to be like $8 million. Yeah, I took her to see Mission Impossible yesterday. Oh yeah, the piston wall is for real. So when Gil talked about Zeke, he had to watch what he say. The Brady wall. That's Cino with the Cubs championship trophy. Yeah, he said Zeke was overrated. That really did it. I was like, overrated. Oh, we fighting. Jack being on the show though. Jack said some stuff that other people didn't know about. They set Jack up to pass a test. All he had to do was ask the guy the answers. Jack was so high. Jack was so high. He didn't even get the answers from the guy. He didn't even ask the guy nothing. He didn't ask him one question, and he fails. The guy was there to help Jack take the test. Oh, God. Captain Jack, baby. Captain Jack. The guy was there to help Jack pass.
Beat us all straight.
Nah.
Yeah. All he had to do was help him. Oh, Mom's just got up.
Brandon was going to go over to Arizona. You went overseas. A couple other players the same way. Good enough to fucking play any college they wanted to, but it's the grades. Like you say, culturally biased. It could be any of those things. But for me, I was fighting for the players to not only get real education, but to get sports education. So if you niggas is stopping us from getting into these universities because of these tests and all this shit, it's not never going to get an opportunity to get to the league. Like I was saying with Stat, like you were a legend and a prodigy because you came from a place, you went to a place, and you made it to the McDonald's All-American. Then you made it to the league. Then you transcended and said, I'm not.
You finally got up. I thought you was probably sleepwalking again.
To show you how to make coffee.
They said happy birthday.
I got 1.5. Or did I get 2? I think I got 2 of just like that.
Uh-oh. Yeah, this is the first time in history. I was just telling them, it's the first time in history that I can remember. I go to bed before you, and I'm getting up before you. I was like, this has got to be a historical moment.
You need that sleep. You probably feel like Superman.
So I'm like, I can't believe it. So they said happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. It's tomorrow.
Yeah. They said she appreciate it. Put mom on camera? Absolutely.
Oh, you want to fight? Wherever they at, and I dressed up. Y'all care for mom.
Yep. So y'all can run over to Carcino for life because we finna get ready to upload another new video there. We hit y'all real hard yesterday, so we're gonna hit y'all harder today. So keep it coming. And the Patreon. Yeah. LeBron had his trophy that he presented to himself yesterday. His ESPN trophy.